Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our presentation on enterprise architecture, aligning business strategy with IT execution. This group is a group presentation, and today we walk you through three parts: the foundation, the framework, and how it implement and evolving today. Okay, let's start with uh, part one, the foundation. In this part, we understand the core definition, purpose, and strategic of enterprise architecture in modern business. So, according to MIT Center of Information System Research, enterprise architecture is the organizing logic for business, process, and IT infrastructure, reflecting the integration and standardization requirement of company operating model. In a simple term, is the blueprint and connect how a business run with how its technology support it. So why does this matter? Investing in robust enterprise architect transform how an organization operation is four keys way. First, strategic alignment. It ensures its project directly support high-level business goal. Second, cost reduction. By eliminating redundant application and optimizing resource allocation. Third, risk management. Giving a clear view of security, vulnerability, and compliance requirement. And fourth, agility, enabling faster response to market shift and technological disruption. And the number of back in this app, organization with the mature enterprise architecture practice report up to 13% reduction in IT operation costs by streamlining application portfolio and standardization technology stack. Companies free up capital to invest in real innovation rather than just maintaining old system. So now that we understand why enterprise architecture matter, let's hand it over to Iqbal Maulana, who will walk us through the framework and domain that's make it work.
Okay, thank you. Let's move to part 2, framework and domains. We'll explore the established methodologies and the fundamental layer that make, make up a complete enterprise architecture. Enterprise architecture is generally broken into three core domain. First, business this define the corporate strategy, governance, organization, and key business process needed to achieve company goals. Second, information which cover both data and application architecture. It map the logical and physical data asset along with the software system that manage a team. And third, technology, the logical software and hardware capabilities required to support the development of business data and application service. When it comes to actually implementing this domain, most organizations don't start from scratch. They use an established framework based on global adoption data. TOGAF, the Open Group Architecture Framework, remains the undisputed global standard used by about of top enterprise. It's followed by the Zahman framework at for government use at 5% and custom or other framework making up the remaining. TOGAF popularity comes largely from its comprehensive atau ADM or architecture development method, which give organization a clear repeatable process. So we know the domains and the framework use the structure them. Next, Muhammad Zakwan will show us how this is actually implemented and where enterprise architecture is headed in the future.
Okay, thank you guys. Let's move to our final part, implementation and future roadmap for successful execution and outlook on how emerging technologies are reshaping the EA landscape. Implementation as enterprise architecture typically follow four stages. First, baseline, auditing the current system or the as is state to identify redundancies and bottlenecks. Second, target designing the ideal future architecture or the to be state align with business strategy. Third, gap analysis, determining exactly what's missing between the baseline and the target. And finally, migration, developing a path roadmap and executing the transition with continuous governance. The last, looking ahead, modern enterprise architecture is shifting away from rigid multi-year planning toward what's called agile EA, an approach focused on iterative value delivery, flexibility, and rapid adaptation. On top of that, the integration of cloud native computing and artificial intelligence is automatic mapping process, providing real-time data insight, and even predicting optimal architectural shift before technical debt accumulates.